Hi, it's me again with Corel tips and tricks. Just playing around. I think I'll change this next one. Kind of a unique looking thing made with a bunch of circles on 60-degree rotation. And we get that right there. And I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to draw a circle. It doesn't really matter what size, but I want it even, so I'm going to make it 12. Then I'm going to Control D, and I'm going to make another one 6. And I'm going to select both of them, and I'm going to hit R to put it to the right. Now I'm going to grab that one. I'm going to Control D, alternate C, which is my rotation for the center of the page. And I'm going to rotate it 60 degrees all the way around. Now I'm going to take one of these again and hit the plus key. And I'm going to go right top dead center to right there. And we kind of bring this in. I'm going to show you what I'm going to change. I kind of shortened one of them too long, I think. Take your virtual segment delete key, just so you won't get confused, and delete that right there. And maybe don't delete these other lines yet, because then we're going to go, you've got to kind of do this so you can stay with the 60-degree increment. So we're going to go from right there to right there. I'm using the 3-point curve line, but then when I get my shape tool, I can make this go like this and make it go like that. Now the other one, I just filled it in right there, but I'm going to have it go all the way to here. And then I'm going to delete these two lines. And you could, at this point, you could probably change it, but you got to remember you're going to rotate at 60 degrees. So we're going to use that smart fill, that same color. I love that color. But what I want to do first, like this one is grouped together. I want to group this together, Control G. And that way I can get it out of the way when I'm done. So I'm going to fill these two in. And you'll see in just a second, I'm going to nudge them out of the way. And because I group this together, I can put it anywhere out of the way I want. Now I'm going to use the interactive fill tool, and this is where you could really play with it. I'm going to select the outside one, get the interactive fill tool, and I'm going to put a little darkness in here, make it look like it's kind of going into the bisque. Now the other one, I'm going to use the interactive fill tool, but I'm going to make it look like it's going underneath that other one. And it actually gives this little edge line. I'm going to actually make it a little bit darker, just a little bit. Now we're working in the center of the page. So Control G to group, Control D to duplicate, alternate C, make it rotate from the center of the page. I don't know why Corel started doing that. And rotate it 60 degrees. And then this way, everything is going to fit. This time it's a little bit different because I brought it all the way down to there. And you could probably, let's just play with it, change it up quite a bit. And because I'm nudging, I've got it right back in the center. I don't think you want to go down into here, but why not? Maybe that 60 degrees will stop it. Smart fill tool, nudge it out of the way, nudge it out of the way. You know, that might look pretty cool. So get the interactive fill tool and go downwardly. And you don't have to do the black. You don't have to do my colors. And then grab that one and actually go inside it and go a little more black. See, it kind of gives it an edge. Let's move that out of the way. Let's Control G to group, nudge it right back. Control D to duplicate, alternate C to have it rotate from the center, and 60 degrees. You never know what you're going to get. Now I've got more like a flower intake. Now I can see my line there, but we could take it all and left click that same outline. Now it's going to show up, but you could make it black and really, or really have none. And that could that's just your hairline color that's not there. And I'll just prove to you that, let's go black, object order, back a page. And see, it's just that faint line. It's back there, but we made it black. And it makes it that, so that would all depend on what you're printing it on. You could do the same thing by just filling that all in with a different color and print on something else. But there's 3 different examples just by changing one item. Anyway, hope that gave you an idea or two, and thank you for watching.